It's Janet from Adopter River. We are here on the south bank of the Umgeni River that's come down in flood recently after these massive storms that we've been having.
My name's Colin Levine. I'm CEO of Oceans Alive Conservation Trust. We are a global organization. We operate all around the country. We work mostly with wildlife, protecting wildlife, ocean wildlife, coastal environments.
I'm Janet Simpkins and I'm from Pick and Pay partnership with People and Planet.
My name is Kushma and I work for a recycling company called Planet Care.
My name is Tebo Kikine. I'm a team supervisor here at Outreach Massacre Media, River Rangers. We normally work that side at the mangroves, but today we are here. As you can see, we're doing a little cleanup, and tomorrow we'll be here again.
And as you can see, we've had another disaster. We've had the UPL chemical spill dam break the other night. That's chemicals again in the Mshlanga River. We've had all this mess on the beaches come down in the floods.
We normally work on the north bank in the beachwood mangroves. They've been completely devastated. Large portions of the bank have been washed away. So we saw the need with all the waste on the south to come across here and to work together with our partners in the environment and put on this cleanup that you see here today.
So we always do beach cleanups and river cleanups and everything, and we encourage the community to come up and help and assist, because you can see the mess that's behind me at the moment, what happened with the flood and everything. And we really encourage people from anywhere around South Africa just to come and enjoy and help us clean up the beaches. And it's our country at the end of the day, it's our land.
We've been working with Janet for about just over a year, and what we're trying to do is collect all the clean PET plastic, that's all your cold drink bottles, and we can recycle them. Plastic absorbs toxins, so a lot of it is already contaminated and it's a health hazard, so we don't want it. So what they do here is they separate all the clean plastic and they sell it to us, and then the guys who do the collections actually earn a bit of money from it.
We are working in a weather window, so we know that there's more rain coming, but we feel that we have to address what's on the beach at the moment. So we are here with the team, the AdReach and Massacre Media team. We have got Oceans Alive, Litter Boom, we've got Green Corridor, and a whole host of volunteers. Planet Care have come on board with Skip to take away the plastic as much as we can get off at the moment. And Pick and Pay have got refreshments. So yeah, it's just 2 days of quick cleaning that we can assist with. And slowly over the weeks, we're just going to have to address whatever is left on the beach.
We just collect PET, we separate it, take the clear PET, the color ones, green and brown, and other plastic stuff, we just separate it and take it to Planet Care for recycling.
The tough part about plastic is that because it weighs so little and it's so light and you get paid per kilo, you could fill up an entire bag and carry it in one hand, and so you don't get much money from it. So it doesn't get recycled as much as your aluminium cans or your cardboard or your paper would. And that's a big problem, because the more value it gets in terms of money, the more people would collect and sell it.
This sort of takes me back many, many years to when I was involved with the Moines Cyclone, which hit the country. Things were bad then. We had issues with roads and we had issues with washaways, but we didn't have such a big issue in terms of what's happening on this beach in terms of plastic waste. The sewage issues that we're having now, virtually none of our sewage plants are running properly. So we've got sewage running straight into the rivers. We've got plastic that gets thrown into the rivers, it piles up, and when there's a flood, it all gets taken down in a big plug and it gets washed straight out into the ocean. It's just a terrible, terrible situation. And we have to start working with companies that produce plastic, companies that use plastic, companies that sell their products in plastic. And we have to start getting them on board to support a plastic responsibility fund on the front end, where we can start using that money to not only clear the plastic, get rid of the plastic, but also divert it from the dump and turn it into a product where it's end of life recycling. And that is a possibility that needs to be discussed. If you look on the beach today, 90% of the visual impact is from bottles, 2-litre PET bottles, and it's just absolutely unacceptable.
So on our side, what we try and do is try and get as much out of landfill and away from the ocean and recycled as possible. What would be lovely is if the cold drink companies could do their bit and aim to get it to us before it actually gets to this point, because we want to separate it at source so we can collect them clean and they have much higher value. So the minute there's value to these bottles, it will get collected. The entire problem could be solved, definitely. Transport is so costly, and especially with the price of fuel right now. I mean, your collection cost per ton it's astronomical, so most people can't afford to collect plastic. So you have to make it easy and you have to make it financially viable at the end of the day.
People use the beaches throughout all the country, and it's better to give back at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, it's a place where you all come during your vacation time to chill and relax, and you wouldn't want to come to a place like this if it's messed. So we encourage you to come and join us, and together we can make the beach cleaner and a better place.
It's been one of the worst storms that we've seen in all of our time down here, and obviously we just are thinking of all those families and communities on the riverbanks that have lost homes. We just hope that they are being supported, and we're doing what we can on the beach to help the environment as well.